fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So it's Chicago now. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Clutch out there with Montejunas. Then it's Flash in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Five on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. For three, Dunleavy. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Ariza. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 17 points for Clutch.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The Rockets shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Harden, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Right side Gibson. And again, Chicago. No good. Rockets trail by 20. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rose. Nice shot by Brooks. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Taj Gibson, and it's Butler in for Brooks. Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
And the Rockets with possession here. Lawson outside. He dishes it to Ariza. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 7th assist in the game. The Bulls leading by 22. Right wing. Here's Dunleavy. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Ariza's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clutch. And Butler sends it back. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mirotic, a screen on Hart. Rose, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The 9-foot shot lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, you know, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
Here's Dunleavy. Ariza covering. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And talking about Lawson's defense, he was down in steals last season. But a part of that is because he stopped gambling as much. He's learned where to pick his spots.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
Getting back to Ty Lawson, he's under 6 feet without shoes, relatively short wingspan as well, yet he's always had to deal with size limitations on defense, but he uses phenomenal anticipation and speed to win more than his share of battles at that end of the floor.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Mirotic. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Harden the pass to Lawson. The feed to Monty Eunice. Misses off the left iron.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Rose. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
How about Joakim Noah in this one? He has 9 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Then for the Bulls, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Dunleavy. Heinrich comes in for Butler, and Moore subbed in for Rose. Now, here's Brewer. Tight defense on him. Screen by Howard. And it's Beverly missing.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Rockets foul. Terrence Jones. That's his first personal foul.
That's good for Moore. Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Moore nails both of them. And here's Houston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Beverly missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Portis, the pass to Gasol. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. McDermott kicks to Moore. Just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away. Cannot hit. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joakim. What was the attitude of